Well, here I am making another trip from Dallas to Las Vegas. You gotta be careful what you're stopping by at these roadside truck stops. Okay, can we just appreciate how awesome I parked? Okay, let's... You know, every once in a while there's a song that just changes the history of a place, a state, a city, a town. And one of those instances is the Eagles. They had a song called Take It Easy. There's a line in the song says, standing on the corner, Winslow, Arizona, such a fine sight to see. There's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford. It's parked right over there. Well, so they put up the statue where you can come and stand on the corner in Winslow, Arizona, and relive the lyrics of that song. And this is pretty much the only thing going on in this town. I mean, there's this little tourist section here. You can pick up souvenirs. And it's just one of the greatest American songs, really. And the Eagles' greatest hits being one of the top selling CDs of all time. So, check it out if you're ever through Arizona on I-40. This flatbed Ford has a flat. And there's no girl in there. There used to be a girl in there. I don't know where the girl went. It's a nice truck. It's a stick. How many times do you think this dude has played that song? Do you think he's sick of playing Take It Easy? He probably plays it all day long, over and over. He's amazing at it, but he's got to be sick of it by now. Thing about Route 66 stores, you're going to find a lot of Americana stuff for bikers, stuff for truckers, guys that are into cars. Going to see a lot of old 50s stuff, Betty Boop, Elvis, James Dean, Marilyn Monroe, that kind of stuff. Because it's really the heartbeat of America. It is the vein. They ran from Chicago all the way to, California. It is America. You're going to see a lot of American stuff along the way. Love it. Always support your local busker. Give them some money. Gave him $10. Dude has to play the Eagles all day long, which doesn't suck, but I think you'd get bored of it by now. I love that song. It's a great song. But I bet some of the people around here are about sick of it. Man, I had a big breakfast. I've been eating apples, muffins, eggs this morning. I'm brewing up a big one. I've been crop dusting the entire time. Don't walk behind me. The wind's going the other way. Standing in a corner in Winslow, Arizona, and it's such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford, slowing down to take a look at me. All right, guys, I'm in Arizona. I had to stop for a cool roadside attraction off Route 66, place in Arizona called Knife City. There's the sign. There's the building, the Knife City Outlet. Look for the billboards on I-40 when you're going west. This place is amazing. They sell really high-end knives, and some of the knives that I've reviewed on my channel and some of the other stuff that you've seen me talk about, and the thing that I carry with me every day, my Benchmade knife, I got here at this place. Let's go inside and check it out. Yeah, this place is packed with knives. It's huge. I've been to some big knife stores, but the trick really is not how big the store is, but the level of stuff they're carrying. I mean, these are really high-end out-the-front knives. These are $450 a piece. These are amazing. They've got a great collection, a lot of different brands, Gerbers, and you got like SOGs. I like SOG a lot. Of course, Microtech, Benchmade, Case, Buck, Harley, just everything you could think of, like really high-end knives. I mean, you're talking about, you can go to a truck stop and get a cheap knife, but when you're looking for like the really, really good stuff, like you go to a gun show or something, you're gonna see some of these, and I hate to call them cheaper knives, but these are the cheaper versions of out-the-front knives. The really good ones, you're gonna spend $500 to $1,000 on the really good one, like the one I carry. There's not too many places you're gonna find a knife like this one. Like this is a carbon fiber with a Damascus blade. I mean, this is a, what do they want? They want, what is that, $769? But my God, look at that thing. That's, you're not gonna find that at any place. So they sell some really premium stuff. This is what I carry here, my everyday carry, it's called the Mini Infidel. It's a $450 knife. But, you know, if you want to see what one of those looks like after carrying it for about 4 or 5 years. So there's mine that you see me use every single day. And it still works perfectly. And that's a good knife. And I tell you, the Benchmades, you just can't really do much better than that. So I just picked this up. This is called the Exo Set, $350. They designed it to be like a money clip, but it's an out the front. But check it out. It's a little stubby. I really like this. I use this for opening boxes and things. It doesn't have much length, but as any girl will tell you, it's about the girth. I also did a video a while back about my Wusthof manicure set. They don't have any. They're all sold out, but this is where I got it. If you really want to treat your toenails with some German scissors, this is the stuff I use. You can find that in my other videos if you want to watch the video I did several years ago about my Wusthof manicure set. Wow, this thing's giving me a chubby. Look at this full-size black and silver Infidel. And it is, $550. That's the big size Infidel, really, really big. I'm not really into blue, but that blue is still amazing. These Damascus blades, look at that. That thing is $1,000. Pow. But I mean, that's a finely made knife. This thing's $1,400. Is that a cigar cutter? Oh, Jesus. I also did some videos about some of my Wusthof knives, my steak knives, and some of my chef knives that I have. And they have a huge selection of kitchen cutlery and knives here. I have the Wusthof is a German company, but I have the Japanese versions of the Wustofs. You can find that video in my previous videos. But just to give you an idea, like one of their basic knife sets is about $1,000. You know, I say basic. I mean, you're talking about one of the finest knives. Any shelf will tell you they're great, and they may argue with you that there's other versions. You know, like here's some Japanese Damascus knives. You know, you're talking about $400 or $500 for one chef knife. But I mean, look at that thing. It's amazing. Everything about it. It's a handmade knife. God, those are gorgeous. Now, something I love to do is collect tiny knives. I have a pretty good collection of tiny knives. These are like about an inch. You know, these are about an inch and a half. These are really small. And there's a lot of people that collect tiny knives. I mean, there's a whole group of us that are into these. And I've talked about a few of them. Let me show you one that I reviewed a little while back on my channel. Okay, so this is the Elmar that I did a video on before. A little tiny knife. It's $150. They have a whole collection of these. And you can pull it out and get a look at it. I've done a whole video on this thing. But be careful with that thing. It's super sharp. Telling him.
Oh, I was like, have you seen my hands? Have you seen the scars?
Pull out the little sheath that goes to it. Because the
Listen, you're not the boss to me.
There you go.
We're going to fight.
Now look how that is so supple. Be careful with it, it's crazy. So what I did with mine is I wet it and I put the knife in there and I soaked it in water and it formed around it like a gun shoe.
It's a shoe knife. You stick it in your shoe and you...
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It forms around it like Kydex.
Yeah. They also have some really cool Phoenix flashlights. The flashlights that I use are these. Some of them are rechargeable, some of them just use batteries, but they're some of the finest little mini flashlights that you can get. Little keyring flashlights, things like that. They have a lot of self-defense stuff. You just get lost in here. You can spend hours in here. I mean, look at this. They got, oh my gosh, Staub. They sell Staub in here. Unbelievable. This is a cast iron that's ceramic coated. I use a Staub frying pan. They're indestructible. It's the original non-stick. They're real expensive. I didn't even know that they sold these here. Unbelievable. They have like a 3-piece set of baking dishes. Wow. Like, that's high-end stuff. You don't find those very often anywhere. Wow. Yeah, so that's Knife City Outlet here out in Arizona. I gotta get rolling to Vegas. Got my little stubby opener. He's so cute. He's so cute. Ah! Well, this is the rig. 32-foot trailer and truck. Knife City. I wonder if this is kind of like Spatula City. Nothing says I love you like the gift of a spatula. All right, next stop, Las Vegas, baby. All right, hey, I'm back in Vegas. I'm at my local Harbor Freight store. Now, remember in my last video a couple weeks ago, I had a little trouble with the delivery of my new Icon toolbox, but they took care of me. This local store took care of me, and Harbor Freight took care of me, and they sent me $500 worth of gift cards, and I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna buy every Icon tool they make. I'm gonna use this up and I'm gonna add to it. Gonna buy a couple $1,000s worth of tools. Thank you, Harbor Freight. Let's go shopping. I think this is it. I think this is everything Icon makes. Everything that they had in stock. I pretty much got everything, every metric, every SAE, every socket, every adapter, every bit, every screwdriver. I'm looking around to see if there's any other Icon stuff here. We're gonna get it all. This is one of the only other Icon things I found out here. It's a snap ring plier kit, but I never need these for whatever reason. I will say their Doyle electrical stuff is really good. I don't know if it's on the level of Klein's. I think it is. This thing right here is amazing. I have one of these, just some of their pliers. Great. I mean, you can't do any better than these, but if you're an electrician, man, just this and this is really kind of all you need to work. You can do wire with that all day long. I mean, I suppose their Quinn line is more like channel lock. It's hard to figure out which is the more premium brand just based on the pricing. But I can tell you can't live without these. This and these is all you need to be an electrician. Now, you know, I only got this bottom piece. I didn't get this top piece here. That's like 500 bucks. I didn't get this side drawer. I didn't get this topper here. I did not get the side cabinet, but I'm thinking about adding this stuff. This thing is cool, but you know, it's like $1,000 every time we do this. But I might keep adding on to it. We're gonna see how this fills up these drawers, and I may need some more drawers. We'll see. Oh wow, now here's some cool stuff. We actually use these tools a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and get these, and also the small ones too. I don't know if I need this larger one. That's pretty cool, but I'm definitely gonna get those. So I wouldn't necessarily call this a paid promotion, you know? They gave me a gift certificate because I had some problems with my delivery, but they're not paying me to buy this stuff. I could buy anything I wanted. I could sell the gift cards. You know, this isn't a paid promotion. I'm buying all this with technically what's my own money, and this is the stuff that I wanted to buy, and this is great. So they threw me 500 bucks. I'm gonna probably spend 1,000 more on top of that at least, and they're gonna get some good press out of it, but they deserve it because they really did go beyond everything they could do to take care of the situation that I had. The delivery company they hired, you know, that's a whole different story. So I'm a supporter of Harbor Freight. Anybody who runs a small shop like mine, you just can't live without Harbor Freight. I don't know how people would do it otherwise. You just can't do it. Anybody want to take a guess how much this costs? All right, I had the $500 for the gift cards. Now, what do you think it's cost? All right, drum roll, please. It's like $2,000. So, you know, I got 500 off. It was, let me see here. It's like a CVS receipt. It's like a mile long. It was $1,935.16. I can hear the comment section already. They're like, Harbor Freight got you, sucker. Dude, if I had to buy all this stuff on any other comparable tool manufacturer, if I went to Home Depot, Lowe's, forget them, but you know, they're trying to compete with Snap-on. If I had bought all that stuff Snap-on, this would be like $20,000. They charge $200 for a screwdriver, you know what I mean? And this is all lifetime warranty. And I know that if I have a problem with any one of these tools, I can bring it back to Harbor Freight. I've been shopping at Harbor Freight ever since I first started my shop, and I know that they're going to be around. So I'm happy with it. All right, man, I'm hungry after all that tool shopping. I'm going to roll into the White Castle, Vegas, over here off of Harmon, across from Virgin, which used to be the Hard Rock. Grab us some sliders, and then I'm going to slide them into my face. Check out the menu here. Oh, wow. Cool. Let me get the mozzarella sticks, regular fries, 6-piece chicken rings, 1 cheese slider, 1 fish slider, and 1 chicken. All right, now calm down. I'm not gonna eat all this shit. I just want to try a little bit of everything. I haven't been to an actual White Castle in a couple of years. Had the microwave ones. I just want to try a little bit of each one, give it a shot, but I'm not gonna eat all that. No way. The wee woo wee woo. Just think about this logically now. If somebody came up to you and said, would you like to eat 6 cheese mozzarella sticks, you know, like string cheese? You'd be like, no. What's wrong with you? What if I deep fry them and give you a bowl of marinara with it? Okay. You've heard of the onion ring. Now, an onion is a ring. This is a chicken ring. I'm trying to think what part of the chicken has a ring. It's wet. It's soggy. I gotta be honest, this is trash. White Castle's like a joke on the public. Like, hey, let's make the worst hamburger ever. We'll charge the same price as a full-size hamburger, but give you a little bitty one. It'll be trash. People will make movies about it. It'll be great. It's like a novelty. You go every once in a while when you have the opportunity. Like, you have to be drunk. That's the problem. I need to get drunk first. I mean, it's gray. Okay, next. All right. Is it weird that I think that the microwave versions are better? Okay, this one's a chicken. Square chicken. Or is it the fish? I think it's the fish. It must be the fish, because the fish fillets are square at McDonald's. If you can't tell it's chicken or fish, I think it's the fish. Yeah. I can literally taste the mercury. This one is the chicken. And going in dry. It's like prison rape. Here we go. Oh shit, that's really bad. That's dry. I need some mayonnaise or something. Have you been seeing that chick, Dawn Farmer, that's on TikTok? The whole world is watching her. British girl. She looks like she's 13, but she's driving a car. And she tries American food, and then every bite she takes, she's like, right, now I'm going to take some of these American whatevers. Oh, it's so good. Oh, my God. She's the most overacting chick I've ever seen in my life. Still want to smash her. Okay, maybe this is the secret right here. There's some ranch and some barbecue. Ranch and BBQ. Let's Let's try it. All right, I only have the one hand. I don't have a tripod, so just trust me. I'm gonna dip into this barbecue sauce down below. There we go. Honestly, much better. Much better. Ranch, here we go. Can't go wrong with ranch. Ranch, it fixes everything. If your engine breaks, just pour ranch on it. It'll fix it. All right, this video's taking a weird turn. I found the marinara sauce that came with the cheese sticks, and I forgot it. Let's try it on the chicken. It's a chicken parm. Oh my God. This is so much better than it is in Britain. It's pretty good, actually. Seriously, have you seen this chick on TikTok? I can't be the only one that's seen her. She's a sensation. Actually, I like her a lot. She's really cool. But the overacting. Hey, what do I know? Just millions of viewers. I literally need a dustbuster. Remember that scene in Uncle Buck when he's vacuuming the chips off his chest? Oh, I'm so fat. I'm so ashamed of myself for eating that garbage. Ugh. It's so bad. Ugh. I could already feel it brewing. I've still got all those tools in the trunk. I got more junk in there. I don't feel like going and unwrapping all that stuff. It's gonna take me days to open all the boxes. You ever try to open like packages the tools come in? You'll kill yourself. So I'm gonna use my new, I think I got it right here. Use my new knife. Yeah. See if that'll help me open the packages, my little, he's so cute. He's so cute. Hey, speaking of millions of viewers, check out my buddy, Jordan the Lion. I'm gonna put a link to the video in this description at the end of the video. And go check out Jordan the Lion's channel. He's a good friend of mine, and he did a great little video visiting me and riding around in the time machine and the Rolls Royce and all that kind of fun stuff. I love Jordan. We hang out all the time. And even though he's moved from LA to Florida now, if you've been watching his channel, I wish he'd have moved to Vegas. Oh, we would have had so much fun. So check out the Jordan the Lion channel. And tribute to him, I'm holding he holds the camera above his head like this and looks up at it. So, thanks, Jordan.